A few screenshots later, a bit of stretching and more snacks because we love snacks. Here we are, ready to continue with the next story, Tale of the Duoksini, which is different from the Objinshini, even though they sound similar.
Because the Objinshini are
The mountain of the eternal winter.
okay.
And they're not blue, they're white. But they look very similar. Like, I think they really inspired themselves from the Korean lore. Because if you look at this, they look very similar.
They reuse the models.
Yeah, but here I think what I'm trying to say is, I think they did this from Land of the Eternal Winter, in the
Mountain of Eternal Winter.
Mountain of the Eternal Winter. They basically inspired themselves from Korean folklore there, and now when they really did the spirits,
Could be. I love this.
It is unfortunate.
rip brother, it isn't. It do be like that sometimes.
History gives us insight into our present and future. It's a pity people these days don't study it more.
Because
Here
they're
lies
busy
a
starving.
great story, yet not a single record remains. This story is a treasure worth more than gold. Will no one hear this tale? Anyone?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Please hear my tale. Please stop and listen. People are trying to go about their busy lives. So, out with it. Let's hear about this great and wonderful history. Don't tell me I've got to pay for it.
You cannot buy history with money, but nothing in life comes without a cost.
Yeah, back to the market.
Oh, wait, where are
Yeah.
you going? Hey, how about this? I'll tell you first, then you can pay if you like it. This, too, is the resting place of a loyal servant who sacrificed himself to support a king from ancient times. When the king beheaded this servant, white blood poured out. Flowers fell from the sky, and the heavens and earth wept. And the tombstone for that servant was placed by the king himself. So, was my story worth a bit of buckwheat jelly and pork? Mr. Kim should pay for the tale. Or would you prefer another one?
So naive. Listen, you're just gonna keep letting people choose whether they pay for your stories or not? Hold on. Why are you calling me Mr. Kim? My last name isn't even Kim. Did you say buckwheat jelly and pork? Aha! You're a Gebby, aren't you?
A bit suspicious, brother.
How did you figure it out? Jeez, here goes nothing. Stand back or you'll get hurt. Aw, what's with people here? The Soopmol Mr. Kims were always enchanted by my stories. Aw, what's...
Oh, I was just joking. Are you a real Dokkebi? What in the world are you doing here?
What do you mean? I'm just making a living. What else? Since I've been exposed, I might as well say it out loud. I'm starving. Could you please get me something to eat?
He ran towards the village. Oh, he is real hungry, this guy. He's all ears. Go away, Dolce. I want to talk with my horse. Get it, boy. It'd be funny if they have like a little pet, like a miniature Dolce, like following you around. Hey, there's the pedal. See? This is the
Yeah, but I managed to buy the thing.
yeah. Part of jelly. You tell me your stories. And then meat vendor.
The butcher, like, the last time.
Man, those guys like make such a good business out of us because we're just like giving them. Oh. Wait.
It's always the same.
Oh yeah. There's a pork,
I
brother.
don't know.
You know this guy been eating what he cooks. Oh.
I know my story was interesting, and yet everyone just got up and left without paying. That stinks a little.
Just
Wow,
did.
this buckwheat jelly. The texture is so delightful. I know my story with this pork. It smells absolutely amazing. think. Oh, you seem like honest Mr. Kim's. You want to hear another exciting tale from history?
Nope, one is plenty, thank you. Are you lost or something? What's a Dokkebi doing down here instead of up in Dokkebi Forest?
I know my story was interesting.
Not so secret anymore, is it? Who was this secret mission for?
Run. Best. Oh, it's a magical broom. Man, coming up. Come on, horsey. There you go, through the houses, yeah. Run down the walls.
You've been sending your prayers to the gods of heaven and earth. Stop now. The line is far too long. Your prayers will not get heard. Not in this lifetime. Instead, send your prayers this way. Hey, wake up. We've got visitors.
Who are you talking to? Is that a broom? Who put it here?
This is Dokkebi. He's also on an undercover mission, hence the silence. May the hearts of all Mr. Kims warm in front of this pagoda, and may their deepest, most heartfelt prayers be heard. However, when all eyes are closed and their sins can freely spill out, it's quite interesting what things you can hear. Whew, that was a lot of talking. I'm getting thirsty. Ahem. If only I had a refreshing bowl of icy cold makgeolli.
Well, they say Dokkebi always repay a favor. I'll find a nice place close by. See you there.
Indeed. Dokkebi will gladly repay the favor. Don't worry.
Okay, so Jumson. My money. Oh, and we just gotta get the ingredients. I'm gonna doing everything that is not nailed down.
Take
Oh.
everything.
Salt, soy sauce, jujube, black pork,
Black pork.
and garlic. So, whatever that is. Imagine, it's not even under imperial cuisine, brother. It's legit simple, dude. I was about to put like good bit. How's my cooking up? Yeah, pretty good cooking, I'd say. Okay. Oh. Wow. Oh. Yeah, this really is like a full-on, like, knowledge filled place, because you could find like knowledge in the most random places in here. Oh, too much of it. They need to lower the steep a little
Have you
bit.
noticed? The kebis can transform themselves into objects, right?
Yeah.
There are objects around the end of the morning light, and if you interact with them, like, they have the script like, did it just move? No, it can't move. And then you find out that the knowledge is a kebi.
This place is just perfect. We shall see what kind of stories we can unearth here. Strange Mr. Kim informed Mr. Kim. Come have a drink with us.
Fallen stuff.
This is our friend Dokkebi.
Are you guys drinking again? I will pass. I drank all the glasses the Mr. Kims filled for their prayers.
Okay, now that your belly's full, tell us, what is this secret mission you've come all the way here for?
I'm on a secret mission on the Dokkebi Princess's orders. I've come to find a kebi cap.
Kebi cap? They have caps specially designed for Dokkebi? Why on earth do you think you'd find something like that in Tarbol?
It's a cap that grants you invisibility powers.
Oh.
And the princess claims that she lost
And
it
that's
in
where the story is
Tarbol.
from.
Whoa, I knew that Dokkebi were magical, but I didn't know there was such a thing.
Is that really something worth getting hung
Because,
up on right now?
because it's kebi cap.
Lives are at stake if we don't find it. Is that really something worth getting hung up on right now? Punishment would be welcome. Much better than the King Duoksini chewing us up and spitting us out.
Jesus.
And the tales of ages past. All I've stored will be wiped away. And I will be reborn as a soulless Soldierkkebis.
Why is Duoksini mad?
The king has been robbed of his most precious kebi bat.
The Kebi what now?
Therefore, our princess set out to search for the kebi bat, a seemingly impossible task without the kebi cap, in order to avoid reigniting the king's wrath.
Has this happened before?
Perhaps all you Mr. Kims have heard the story. The incident that occurred in Moodle. A case of murder.
Oh, yeah, that incident. But what about it? The official statement was that the suspect fell down the well, no?
Oh, but
It wasn't simply a murder case for us. The victim involved was a very close friend of ours, the chief of Soopmol.
oh no.
Most Mr. Kims are unaware of the true reason for the chief's murder. They don't know he was actually killed for possessing the kebi bat. The king, being a good friend to the chief, lent him the bat. And he was furious when he learned the chief was murdered and the bat was missing.
Ah, I remember reading about it on that poster. Is that why the Soopmol village fell into ruin?
Indeed, but it wasn't intended.
The bat
How
is
do
the
I
bat
think
to
the king
create
liked Soopmol? He was quite fond of all the Mr. Kims.
things.
The Kebi bat.
To hear of the death of his dear friend, a Mr. Kim, and to see one take the life of another to fulfill their greed, that's what infuriated him. To hear of the...
The mountain.
Whoa.
On a day much like today, the sky thundered in betrayal, and lightning happened to strike Soopmol. We lost the lives of many Mr. Kim friends that day.
Gosh, I'm sorry for your loss. Huh? Didn't know it was gonna rain today.
Speaking of
Wait.
thunders,
This energy.
Ah! It's King Duoksini's Soldierkkebis!
There's too many. Can we get away?
Our traveler here happens to be quite the brawler, so all you guys have to do is protect me.
Be careful! Mr. Kim's village is nearby!
That is nice.
oh, that guy hit me. Oh, I can get the other guys.
You see? They won't listen. They only obey the commands of their king.
They could overrun the village. How did you two Kebis manage to stay alive?
King Duoksini, in a rage, was going to turn everyone into Soldierkkebis. The king managed to come to his senses in time for a few of us to be spared his wrath. Beneath that rage, deep down, the king still adored the Mr. Kims.
You would think the princess's involvement that any Dokkebi remained, because King Duoksini is crazy about his daughter.
He's crazy about his daughter. So the princess stopped him from hurting the humans?
That's right. The princess also really likes Mr. Kims, so he had to stop, for her sake. And he's lived with that decision until now.
But there's not much time. Your wrestling, I mean fighting skills were amazing.
Have a gun, sir.
Would you like to take part in writing the history of Dokkebi Forest? If you help find the cap and bat, everything can return to the way it was.
So if we know from the story, the cap is broken. And the bat is taken by some guy who became rich with it.
First, we must find the cap. I've heard the gossip of people that come to my pagoda. Old man Dangu of Dobo gets up before sunrise and goes about cleaning the village every day.
There's a chance he might have picked up the cap. So, will you help? Dokkebi always repay a kindness.
Can you transform into a human like you did before?
I don't know what that old man carries around with him, but I almost lost control of my disguise magic when I got too close. Rumor has it, he suffered from an illness at a young age, and ever
Is
since,
it the
he's developed
guy who
some
has
sort
the...
of hoarding habit.
What's so special about this Kebi bat? I mean, sure, anything about Dokkebi's probably ain't ordinary.
Yes, it was a reference to another tale.
Haven't you
Okay.
heard of Biddy Bat Bop? Just a swing of the club and bop! You've got what you need.
Show me next time.
Fine. I will beg the princess's permission on your behalf. Now hurry.
It'd be funny
we
if
don't
this
have
is
much
how you
time.
manage to get like a guaranteed pen armor piece or something. You know, like at the end of the Magnus, you get the guaranteed armor pen piece. Here you could get a second one because of the bat, you know.
From today on, strange Mr. Kim and foreign Mr. Kim, we shall call you guys our friends. We believe in you.
You got you, boo. We got you. Ah, and it's the dongo. We got you, boo.
By the way, did you notice that the Kebis call everyone Mr. Kim? And I guess, I'm not sure about it, but I guess because Kim is like being Smith in English. So it's like human. It's like saying human for them.
Do I look like a government official? And as you can see, I don't sell anything of the sort.
I heard that every morning you go around and clean the entire village. You never once spotted something
Hello?
cat-like?
No.
Don't doubt my vision. I can even see the Kebis on your back. They say if you fool the Kebis, there's a big price to pay.
Whoa, they were right about you. You got the eye of a
No,
tiger.
Just
With
wanted
eyes
to get
like
the
that,
place.
surely such a cap wouldn't have gone undetected by you.
Sure, I might have picked it up, but I don't have it now. I also can't say I know where or who has it. I will tell you I didn't give it away for free. Do you have any idea which novels are popular these days?
Novels? Heck, I'm not sure I know much about... I mean, novels. I'm your man. Just tell me what you need to know.
There's a book called The Dale Flower, and just reading it puts a smile on your face. They say a scholar named Samshik from Nopse wrote it. But that scholar wrote many other books besides The Dale Flower. They're all so popular. He's truly talented. That scholar said he was looking for someone to take on a ghostwriting job for him. If you lend me your aid, I shall connect you to him.
We have the title, Mr. Kim. Ah.
Does that mean all there's left for me to do is write about your journeys?
Where's my
Where
leg?
should I start? Does that...
What is my leg? I don't know if it's a pun or a quote in Korean.
That scholar said he was looking for someone. What is so special about this cap? I'm thinking I should have tried it on when I had the chance.
No, because then you would get him beaten up.
Dulce,
Oh, it's
he
much
headed
worse
off
than
to
it.
Nopse. He had that small Kebi and big Kebi with him.
All the Kebis. Don't way. You left
The
without.
consequences of wearing the caps are much worse than being beaten, trust me.
Yeah?
At least in this version of the story, they have in the game. You'll see.
Yeah, because I'm guessing I thought that the short stories that we have. So to put in perspective, guys, we have like a bunch of stories.
Check the shorts.
We have a bunch of our stories that we explained in the shorts, which were published by the video team with the updates and whatnot regarding Land of the Morning Light and its bosses.
Indeed.
And these stories refer to like bits of the stories with the bosses, and it's very useful because it kind of allows you to peer more into like Korean folklore, now to understand what the myths where the bosses come from. Now, I thought that we were like either living the stories or at least being in a like the stories were actually 100% real and those were actually historical events. But as it turns out, they're more like little fables, and the items portrayed in the story, like there's like multiple copies of them, and the same thing with like the ghost or everything. It's not just something special that happened; it's just something that happens over and over again. So
What do you mean?
So, for example, like the I just think, for example, the story of the lumberjack who took the clothes of a maiden and you know.
Yeah, but because
the-
like you can repeat that because of course you can keep
Oh, yeah, of course.
you can keep stealing the clothes of the maiden, of course, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you can repeat it. It was like the Songakshi is a type of ghost. So yeah, you have other Songakshis.
Yeah, but because like I thought in the main story we would have references to like what happened in the book. You know, like it would be like there would be bits of the main story explained to us.
Oh no,
but
basically
no.
the point of the short stories published is to show the source of the inspiration of the tales, because what the team do, they took one or multiple stories, tales from the Korean folklore, and they put them together, they mixed, they sprinkled a little bit of creativity, and they generated tales, right?
Yeah. But that's what I was talking about. It's like like it's cool because you can kind of see the stories, but they're not 100% the same.
Yeah, because like basically they took the original story, but they changed them to fit the Land of the Morning Light
Yeah, exactly.
and made their own story, right?
Yeah. Don't sweat. Oh, crap. Oh, I even flamed this guy.
You're here. This is the house Old Man Dongu mentioned. Scholar Samshik lives here, and you can rent books to boot. Historikkebi used the excuse of ghost writing to wander off, while Preikkebi's being used as a broom sweeping the floor.
Don't worry, guys, he likes it.
From my knowledge, Scholar Samshik is the youngest of 3 brothers. Apparently, they were quite well off in Seoul, but moved here after losing everything. Wise of him to think of making a living off writing. The oldest brother headed to Nampo, and the second went to Dalbor. The older brothers were doing well, but Samshik, well, his writing wasn't the best. He had to work on a farm to make ends meet, when his writing suddenly improved, and voila! However, it seems his sequels haven't been doing so well recently. He's on all sorts of medication, trying to get himself back up.
Like every other artist we know.
Nothing
It's
ever
medical, I
happens so
promise.
suddenly. Something seems off with his story. What do you think, Traveler? You want to try talking to him yourself?
In fact, I remarked that he doesn't sell books. For someone being a bookseller, that's kind of weird.
Where are you?
He lost himself.
Oh! No. I was just writing the scene where the female lead of the Dolly Flower is searching for the male lead. A great writer knows the importance of channeling their characters' emotions. Is there a particular book you're looking for?
My fan came to offer.
Thank you for supporting my books. But what did you mean by help? Who told you I was in need of assistance?
This traveler that I'm guiding here came from across the sea. They were touched by your novels and came all the way here to meet you. They have some great ideas to get your creative juices going, and we're looking to strike a business arrangement.
Did you say across the sea? I was running out of ideas, and was starting to regret hiring a ghostwriter. But what did you have in mind?
A big cat.
A what? You're a fraud. That's not an idea from across the sea. That's an object from our lands. One who wears the cap becomes invisible from head to toe. See? It's no exotic curio from across the sea. You're just trying to trick me.
Oh, that's strange. You're the first person I've met who knew anything of it. Perhaps you've seen this Kebi cap before?
A heap of curses upon those who lie to Dokkebi. Where is the Kebi cap?
Oh, they weren't playing around anymore.
Talking Rome. Please forgive me, Soldierkkebis, for I have sinned. I'll tell you everything, the whole truth. Please just give me one chance. I used the Kebi cap to spy on the lives of certain individuals. My books were so realistic because it was all from real life. That's why they sold so well.
That's not what the cap was created for. Tell me, where's the cap now?
The thing is, I was heading to the wash place while wearing the cap, and I accidentally tripped and fell into the stream. That's when I lost it. I thought a wild animal might have picked it up, so I went to the mountains, and I came across this monster. It looked like it didn't have any legs or a head.
It seems a mountain animal may have worn the cap by coincidence. Only certain parts of the body become invisible if there is a hole in the cap.
So you're saying you took the cap, and then you lost it? You're gonna pay for this, you audacious Mr. Kim.
I promise to live as an honest man. Please, Soldierkkebis, I ask for your forgiveness just this one time.
Okay, so this guy is clearly... I do not regret saying what I said about him. A complete utter failure. Jesus Christ. Like, my expectations were low, but goddamn.
Over there. There's that only kind of visible thing, but that doesn't look like any animal. Its eyes. Is that also a power of the Kebi cap?
Yeah, you have to hit the box there.
Did you get it? Did you? Show it to me. Aw, it's all torn and raggedy.
Because it ate it. It didn't wear it, it ate it, that's why...
That's why it wasn't fully invisible. But is the cap any good now? Soldierkkebis said a seriously damaged cap can't be fixed by just anyone. He recommended we take it to Auntie Aryang. Scholar Samshik, when he was in Peepin' Tom mode, said he saw that Aryang was raising a pair of siblings he took under his wings, and that if you brought the siblings a small gift of dried persimmon, he would fix up the cap for you in no time. And look, Auntie Aryang is a lot kinder than he looks, so don't be alarmed. I'll head off to tell the Kebis that we found the cap.
We have the cap. It'd be very funny if you wore it, that would become invisible. That would be a cool attention to detail.
No, because people would use it.
Yoink. You do your thing. Exiled bunny.
First it was bad because you have to steal directly from her.
We just keep going into the peddler.
You can call me the Big Bad Auntie. Our tavern is
Big Bad
famous
Wolf.
for our meat kupap. I will tear apart anyone who disturbs the peace of Nopse with my own two paws.
Ah, and here you can get 11 million. Okay. Ooh. Damn. Knowledge expensive.
I will
And
tear
then...
apart anyone who disturbs the
Can you
peace
take a
of
look at this
Nopse
cap?
much so this is what all the commotion was about.
I'm sorry, but I've got children to take care of. Those siblings lost their mother to a tiger and almost became the sun and moon themselves, if you know what I mean. I've been keeping my eye on them ever since. You brought this for them? I guess the Kebbis must really be desperate, huh? Hand over the cap and wait right over there. I'll fix it up quick for you. Here you go. How'd I do it so fast? That's just the power of the Stripe Folk. You don't need anything else, right? I've got 2 siblings I must take care of. How much? No fee for this. I know that Dokkebi always return a favor, so please tell them to pay me a visit for the holidays. If they don't come, I'll tear that cap to confetti. Just kidding. Tell those Kebbis I want them to repay me by helping those 2 who almost wound up becoming the sun and the moon.
Yeah. Help children out. Why? Why did the horse just do that? You little asshole. Not asking. Damn, my horse. Okay. What was that? Oh, not you.
So the legacy of the Dokkebi Cap can now live on.
Oh,
Found the cat.
finally! We can deliver good news to the princess.
Oh.
Thank you. It's reassuring to know that there are plenty of good Mr. Kims out there.
As for the rider, Mr. Kim, we took care of him, so you don't need to worry.
Okay. Want to try on the cap?
Certainly. You should know that if a Mr. Kim dons the cap, his lifespan gets cut in half. So if you're eager to meet the 10 Kings sooner, then go for it.
Oh, no, thank you. Not for me, no sir.
Technically, we have a black
I wanna live a long
fact with
and
the black
happy
spirit,
life
so
with my wife.
infinity divided by half is.
So, foreign Mr. Kim can bring the cap to the Dokkebi forest. Since foreign Mr. Kim was the one who found the cap, you should do the honor of delivering it to the princess yourself.
What if our traveler here decides to take off with the cap?
Have faith. We're friends, aren't we? Meanwhile, strange Mr. Kim, why don't you stay back and help us out?
We shall prepare some of the princess's favorite foods, and then follow after you. So get going!
Whee! And we got teleported to the Dokkebi forest.
It's like basically having the eyes of the Shinigami.
Very true. Oh, we've been here. God damn it! Horse, stop! I just want you just a bit, man. Stop moving so much.
It's your
That's how.
Wait a minute! Stop there! Where do you think you're going? This is where the Dokkebi princess resides, and in its current state of upheaval, not a place just anyone may enter. Oh? There's a historic Kebi charm stuck on your back, Mr. Kim. Let's take a look. Kebi cap? The time has come! I take back what I said before. You may enter.
Oh. Okay, that's general goods vendor. Oh, it's a slow.
I move slow, but my thoughts are like lightning. Ka-chow. I am slow, Cap. I wasn't slow at first, but
Oh, nice.
Hey, Mr. Kim, do you want to speak with me?
Oh my
You've
god.
at least brought a red bean-free rice cake, haven't you?
She looks so different. What the heck?
Tell me if she doesn't seem an Osmodian,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Mr. Kim? You're not safe here. If you don't want to be eaten alive, leave now. Oh, is this my cap? How did you... And who are you?
This traveler here has come from across the sea to help you, Princess. And I'm Dolce from Hanji County, their assistant.
You came from across the sea to help me? Is that true?
Kinda.
Beth, there's no time to waste. You must use the cap to go search for the bat.
If you lend me your aid, I promise to return the favor someday. But only once. Even if you should end up in the depths of hell, I will find a way to help you. It's like a war zone in here. I'd be willing to go retrieve the bat myself, but Father is just too stubborn. Father will gobble up any Dokkebi who sides with Mr. Kim's. He's endlessly spewing gobbled Kebis back out as Soldierkkebis. He's even gotten into my hidden rice cake storage. He's being so petty, isn't he? I was secretly helping the Mr. Kims from Soopmol, but when he caught on, he put a stop to that as well. And that's not the end of it. Father's Soldierkkebis are going around tormenting any Mr. Kims who have lost their way in the forest. My father gives those lost Mr. Kims such terrifying quizzes, and if they answer incorrectly, they are beaten unconscious.
Goes around like, what's 1 + 1? 3, bang! Bang!
How can he do this to the Mr. Kims? So now it's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. I will retrieve the red bean rice cakes by taking down the Soldierkkebis guarding the treasure chest. I will retrieve...
I like that. That is the princess. Oh my god, they didn't really just put a title like that, guys. You know, I think the roleplay cycles in back this are gonna get a lot better.
Sorry, what was the title?
Daddy's Little Princess.
Oh, okay, right.
Like, do they not know? Oh, I think they know.
Of course they do. Like, a lot of titles are memes. I have to go though.
That's not a soldier. Yeah. Oh, they're tank.
No, they were respawning.
Just beat them up. Okay, let's go. Yay.
I knew that the Dokkebi had a wicked side to them, but I didn't know they would gang up on lost travelers.
I know. This is so embarrassing. All of this over a bat. I agree that there's a charm to old objects. But is he really so dissatisfied with the new one I made?
Calm down, Princess. You know it's not about the bat. I heard that he was close with the chief of Soopmol, the one who passed from this world. So close that he trusted him with the Gebi bat. I don't blame him for being so upset.
Yeah, but why did he lend him the king?
It's embarrassing to admit as a princess, but my father led me to believe that I could never go beyond Soopmol. I thought something terrible would happen if I ever left. And I only realized after I grew up that it was just him being overprotective.
So she snuck out?
Yes, and once when the cap accidentally fell off my head, I was almost caught by a group of Mr. Kims. Luckily, a person passing by hid me in that split second. That person turned out to be the Sato of the village.
John Inson, the human of Dalbo?
Yeah, and he returned me home safely. As a show of gratitude, he was allowed to borrow the Kebi bat. My father's dearest friend, the chief of Soopmol, was entrusted with the duty of delivering the bat. They say the chief was murdered before he could arrive at his destination, and the suspect fell down a well.
Whoops. Wasn't this?
The Donghae office claims they're trying their best to find the bat, but they haven't found any leads so far. Thanks to you, Mr. Kims, I have my Kebi cap back. With this, I plan to infiltrate the Donghae office to uncover the truth.
You mean the Donghae office presided over by the Yonggam of the East? Nah, he would have told you if he found the bat.
No.
As the saying goes, the darkest shadow is cast directly beneath the lamp. You can never be sure of even your most trusted allies. Besides, the young gun was the one who asked for it.
And also, the darkest shadow is cast directly beneath the lamp is one of the way of saying we have in the Magnus when we find Yonhua. You know, the first hint.
I searched every nook and cranny of Nampo, but turned up nothing. The only place I couldn't look was the Donghae office. Some dark barrier, invisible to the naked eye, was blocking the way. However, my Kebi cap will allow me to break through it.
We know that cap's powerful, but it's still dangerous to go alone. We'll be waiting at the marketplace just in case. So come to us right away if something happens.
Such kind-hearted Mr. Kims. Thank you for your consideration. As for you Kebis, you shall protect this place until I return.
You know, what a just messed up place, man. End of the morning light.
I mean, in Calpheon they sell people to Odilith as slaves, so...
Yeah. So we just go here and eat, talk, eat.
You have to interact with the table. Yep.
Thanks. Auntie, good pop for the two over here.
2 bowls of cookbap coming right up. Oh, you there! What's this? A cookbap for ants? This bowl needs at least 3 times more bean sprouts.
I'm back from escorting the princess. Phew, the tavern's unusually quiet today, don't you think, Traveler?
That's because it's a special day today in Nampo. Care to guess why that is?
Next day.
What? Ain't you seen a Soopmol troop before? Come check us out. We're having a Soopmolin' time over there.
No thanks. We're waiting for a Kebi, friend. She'll be here any minute.
Don't be shy. Just take a peek at our performance. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, I guarantee you.
What's the show about?
Seeing as you're not from Soopmol, you might not be familiar with this tale. It's called Dokkebi
A Kebi bat? What are you trying to do? The heavens will smite us all if we don't watch our mouths about the Kebis.
Oh, don't be such a stick in the mud. I'm sure the Kebis will enjoy a fun little story about them. We're not making fun of them. It's all a joke. So, what do you say, I know I got your attention. Come on over. Goes in.
Yeah.
If you don't mind adding a bit of your energy. It's always more fun to join in instead of watching from the side.
You talking to me? No way, I'm not the person for that.
It ain't too hard. Trust me. Just shout, "Su!" Let's go! Chihuahua! You can just riff on it. All right then, finish up your meal. We'll be waiting.
Oh wait.
A picture with the guy.
Why did my character just do this? Just sit where the fuck I tell you to sit. Damn. Can you just not code something to just have a character like sit?
I would change the time.
Yeah, change that one. It's really weird because it's like 7 AM or something, but it's very, very dark. But yeah, like something I really feel like it's really, really stupid is like when you put a character or like and it just keeps going. Like stop. Stop means stop. No smooth animations. And especially no smooth animation you can't. Like you see, stop. What is it? Why is it like?
But because like the sideways has this movement, like the animation.
But that's what I'm saying. It
Ladies
needs
and
to.
gentlemen, thank you for coming to our show. With a bitty bap, here comes the Dokkebi Bat!
Yeah, like it.
Or so! Here comes the story loop!
A wealthy Dokkebi bat, he did hold a prized possession worth more than gold. Biddy bop, he would swing it with zeal. Money clinking, women giggling, biddy bop, it never fails.
Let's go!
Biddy bop, a silk thread here, biddy bop, a river there. With a biddy bop, all manner of things appear. Whether lying sick or standing tall and proud, with a biddy bop that makes us shiver, we all bow down and down. But wait, what's that? What's that sound? A slice at toast stole the bat? I go! Oh my, oh, what do we do? Oh, what do we do? The Dokkebi wailed, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, and cried a huge hole in the sky. Knock, knock, who's there? Knock, knock, anyone? The Sato shouted, full of greed, step back, Biddy Bop is not your bat! One strong swing and Biddy Bop heads fell off with a flop. Those who saw gasped in shock and dismay. I go, what a pity! We'll just Biddy Bop, Biddy Bop, Biddy Bop away! The tired cabby wept and wailed until a shiny new bat he hailed. A crack of lightning had struck his foes, knocking nasty Dokkebi down. One strong swing and Biddy Bop heads fell off with a flop. Those who saw gasped in shock and dismay. I go until our great king finally awakes. All of us will Biddy Bop, Biddy Bop, Biddy Bop away!
Isn't that story about us?
No. No.
I guess that in Korean sounded better.
Yeah. Oh, look at the face. Did she not find the Kebby bat? Kebby bat? Bebop, pop, pop, bebop, pop, pop, pop. Bebop, pop, 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 pop. Where the heck did you go? Ah, there she is. Bebop, pop, pop, pop.
Having fun, were you? I hope you had as much fun as I did listening to your improvisations.
Did you find the Kebby pop, pop, pop?
Yes. And that is exactly the source of my deep disappointment. It means they've been lying to our faces all along. Honestly, I think I'd rather not have found the bat.
I'm afraid it is what it is, Your Highness.
It is what it is, brother. Words of wisdom.
Though that
We humans are not all sunshine and rainbows. Yeah, check out, yeah.
Yeah.
A scroll? Let me see.
So you hear a Biddy Bop? You're curious what that sound means? That's right! Biddy Bop! A thump with a bat and suddenly something magically appears! A full power swing with the Dokkebi bat. Wow! Leaves you wanting to swing it more!
Alright.
Soopmol troops may be talented enough to make up enticing stories, but this is not something you can draw without seeing it with your own eyes.
But you found the bat, so just return it to your father?
No, I have changed my mind.
What? What are you talking about? You're not going to return it to the king?
I saw a glimpse of the bat's history when I touched it.
What'd you see?
The young Rum of the East summoned Father with the power of the bat. He said to follow his words if my father wanted to protect the Mr. Kims. He said that if we didn't prepare an army for him, he would harm the dear Mr. Kims. I thought Father was simply creating Soldierkkebis out of rage over losing the bat. But a meager Mr. Kim had threatened him, and he was sacrificing the Dokkebi because of it. No matter how much he cared about the Mr. Kims, our father, the king, whose throne does he serve? Is it for the sake of Mr. Kims or the Dokkebi?
Princess, what do you plan on doing?
Slay the Soldierkkebis and light up the altar. Then, sprinkle some horse's blood on the altar. Then my father will appear.
Why is all blood or venom, man? Give me gold, Biddy Bop, pop. Okay. Horse? What are you doing there, horse? I didn't park it there, it just... Alright, let's go, I guess.
Let your horse check the merchandise and come out of the morning light.
Horses here, horses ab
Like, it's a bit creepy that he has horse blood, by the way.
Horse blood? You're saying this is the Dokkebi King's weakness? The blood of some tame herbivores? Hehe. See how rude they are? Partner, let's collect the spirit of these bad guys. Yeah, the spirit of the bad guys. Let's go. Spirit of the bad guys. Okay. Yeah, this is really cool.
Give the Shinle horse. You are coming here later for another boss.
Don't. Come on, look how cool this shot was. Come on, you can't hate on this shot.
I wasn't hating.
Okay, let's step further away. Wow.
I hate the hiccups.
Yeah, hiccup was not very fun. Wait, those are monsters. That's automatic ones. They say you can't grind in Land of the Morning Light, and yet. Oh. Oh, is that the cuckoos? Okay.
You should be able to find a GM around here.
Shit! Oh, whoa, whoa! Partner, everything's prepared, so go sprinkle the blood on that altar. Okay. Blood on the altar, blood on the altar. Very, 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 very. Look, there's someone's horse here. Oh, that's the someone. Yeah, it looks kind of real. Oh, look at the smiling spirits. They are very creepy.
I guess that's the point.
That one's peeping at us from behind the...
Betrayal from a trusted one cuts deeper than a knife. You, Mr. Kims, are no longer friends of Kenny kind. I, Duoksini, King of the Dokkebi, shall rain down judgment upon you all!
Bro, this guy went to the gym. go. This sucks. Major. Major suck. Very bad suck. It's something else.
I really like how they put Dokkebi colors in the face. I found it good. You have to kill the one who said. Because a certain incredible said, I am getting the power of the moon or the sun. If it's the moon, you feel the blue. If it's the sun, you feel the red. And then you DPS because it's healing.
Okay, are we gonna get our butt kicked again? Okay.
Maybe a little bit.
Return to where you belong.
Father, enough! You have proven your incompetence. You do not have what it takes to be the leader of us Dokkebi. Do you love Mr. Kim's more than us? How much more Kebi blood must be spilled? Is this truly the choice you wish to make, Father?
That Mr. Kim is innocent.
So were the people of Soopmol.
The thunderbolts in Soopmol. That was a mistake.
Lies! You knew from the start the bat had already fallen into the Yangam's hands. You gave in to their putrid blackmail. All to protect your beloved Mr. Kim's. Isn't that what fuels your anger? How could you betray your own people in such a disgraceful manner? Foolish. So pathetic and foolish. Do not blame me if I choose to claim your throne as my own. Unlike your foul vision, my kingdom shall stand for the good of the Dokkebi.
What? Do we just dethrone the king?
You were the threat.
You all right, princess? Golly, after all that, I don't know what to say to make you feel better.
In all honesty, I'm just as lost as my father is. Despite my confident outburst against him, I apologize to both of you, Mr. Kims. But I had to confirm where my father's heart truly lies. I cannot let the few devilish Mr. Kims take advantage of our goodwill any longer. Without change, mankind will be erased one by one. The day will come when our great tales will only be found in legends.
But you gave one heck of a speech. King Duoksini might finally change his ways. There must be a way to protect the Dokkebi forest without having to turn your back on us. Plus, you've got your Kebi back. Nobody, not even that Yungam, can threaten you anymore. And with a charismatic leader such as yourself, I'm sure we can all work out a better solution.
I would not have been able to retrieve the bat without your help. I would like to call upon your outstanding wisdom and bravery again.
So, for the Dokkebi is innocent Dokkebis have been sacrificed because of Mr. Kims. It's my duty to relieve my father of the weight he has been carrying. Or Duoksini was just fooled by Mr. Kims. If he's guilty of anything, it's for being a deuce. Come on, why not hold your own and slack those? So I guess this is the good ending.
Okay, in the bad ending, you help her to dethrone the king of the Dokkebis. In the good ending, you help them to make peace. And in one of them, the bad one, if I remember correctly, you have to destroy the Kebi butt and the Kebi cap.
Jesus Christ, that's a hell of a...
Because of course the Kebi butt and the Kebi cap are tools of the Kebi King, mainly the Kebi butt. Because the Kebi cap is more of the princess.
Yeah, let's help him make peace.
Forgive him? I can't say I'm thrilled about the idea, but if that is what you Mr. Kim's wish, thinking back, I believe I may have been too hard on my father. Were my words not filled with spite?
Nah,
Just a
some
little bit.
constructive criticism never hurts. It's fine. You guys are family. I'm sure it would have been an enlightening experience for the king. Who else would be able to speak like that to him? Arguing and apologizing is what brings families closer.
Even so, I still can't return the Kebi bat without him paying for all the Kebi sacrifices he has turned a blind eye to. Ah, why don't you give him a good smack on the back for me? Then let's have a feast after. Like you said, fighting and apologizing will tighten our bonds. And besides, food always tastes better after a good fight.
That's not what I was getting at. I guess I'll go prepare the feast then.
Love is blind, as you Mr. Kim say. Who would have known it was referring to my father?
Come on. So,
ToS?
you put it there,
Yep.
and we fight again.
Yeah. Because we have to call him back to talk to him again. Yeah, it's the exact same.
It's the exact same. No. No, I will not, Mr. Lightning. Very nice to be stunned while having my super armor.
See, and now he will declare which one. The sun. And you can also see his aura.
Nope. You're not gonna taste the lightning. Bro.
Dokkebi King.
Choke your ass, boy. Yeah, what you gonna do now? You better cry. I was chilling with the white one.
You are one strong, Mr. Kim.
Like a bow in there.
I
Did we just kill him?
No, defeat him.
It'd be funny, be like, well, remember how you wanted to be a queen? Hey, finally! The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Look like he has something to say. Let's go talk to the Duoksini. Bet he'll be surprised to hear the princess's decision. Oh, there he is. Get a bit.
It has come to this. My dear daughter, promise me just one thing. Mr. Kims are our friends. Will you please protect them?
Dearest father, my king, are you saying I would kick you out? No, of course I wouldn't. I'm upset with you, but not forever. I want to forgive you. Here,
Holy
Father,
moly.
I am returning to you your Kebibat. So please, return our Kebis back to their dreamful selves again.
It has come to...
Okay.
Phew! It's done. Thank you, Mr. Kims, for sticking with me till the very end.
Even after many twists and turns, things ended well. So, between Mr. Kims and the Dokkebi, everything is peachy, right?
Yep.
Peachy Peacharoo.
But as I said earlier, taking care of the Kebis will be my priority. We must protect the forest so that we can continue writing great history with the Mr. Kims. Isn't that right?
You're right. It's a choice for the future. Okay, we'll be heading back to Dalbol. We're exhausted.
Thank you for your hard work. I shall never forget your kindness. I will see the two Mr. Kims off to Dalbol. I've got the bat, so it should be a bitty bop in a flash. All right, safe travels. I hope your bravery and wisdom can inspire me again in the future.
Oh.
In the other ending, you basically banish, like with the princess, banishes the Dokkebi King into another realm, sending him into a vacation.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying, like, it's cooler when you have these choices. Like, this is such a small choice, but gives so much more impact. Even if it doesn't change the stories, right? Like, imagine when you choose to pay or not to pay, or like you choose to help or not to help, or you know, you can interact with the characters and not just like be passive. Even if it doesn't change the story, like it could make it like
Small interaction.
a small interaction, and it would change. It would be more roleplay. It would be more fun, right? And even crazier, if you're from specific lands, let's say you play Hashishin or like Hashashin, or like someone from Land of the Morning, like you'd have like some special interaction.
You have them. With the Land of the Morning Light characters, you have special interactions.
I was talking with other characters. Because it's nice that you have special interactions, but I want all characters to like have that bit in the story where they can say something. Because for example, very often as the Corsair, you don't have a main story where you have special interactions, right? Only in the side stories. Same thing with and you do things related to the sea at one point. You do, you know, like crooks and nannies, but it's just like nitpicking, you know. It would be nice to have that one option to be like, I'm special, please.
I mean, with the Guardian, the only time I'm special is at the end of Drigan.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, generally, our classes should have like more special interactions in the story.
I have them only with the Bahitran and not all of them.
Oh, and of course the... Whoa, did I just get... Wow. Okay, I'll take one in double. Oh! Jesus, that was loud. We're getting there, we have 3 more. I'm so happy. Whoa, what's this?
Can be water.
Oh, and I get an extra crystal stuff, but I don't have money for it. I can just abuse it anyway. Can I? I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I can.
Put something random.
Yeah, I'll put some random crystal in there. Let's see what crystals I have. Oh, there's damage reduction. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is... I'll do damage reduction. You need to put some money in there as well. Nice. So now that I bought that, I can use this. Oh no, I took it. Yes. So this. This fusion. This. And put everything in. And then I can get. And now I have.
Apply crystal effects. Yes?
It is, no, it is automatic. Because when you apply crystal effects, you have to go here. Nice, not bad. That's actually cool how you unlock more.
Now, dinner.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah, we'll take a quick break to eat dinner, and after I will continue the stories with more. Finish up the land of the morning like that. So take it easy, guys. Remember to stretch, eat, and see you out.
Drink, stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated as well. Bye.